Hello guys, Armand from A-Photography here. So today, this is basically a prep session. I have twins coming in tomorrow, and today I'm just doing my prep and I'm thinking through what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do. I mean, you have newborn twins, so you never know how they're all gonna go, you know, who is gonna, you know, be more sleepy and which one of them will be more like, you know, kind of like alert and things like that. But parents, kind of like, we have spoken with parents. They have been here before for a newborn session with their first daughter, and now they're having twins. When the daughter came in, then we had a dog as well in the studio, but I don't think this time around they're bringing dog. I think might be a bit too much for me, a sibling, twins and a dog to have in one photo, but you never know. So basically, so I'm just gonna kind of like walk through a little bit like my the process, how I prep for a twin session, and then this video probably is gonna continue more into actual session. I hope I have someone coming in to kind of like do a little bit of backstage filming for me, and I'm gonna have probably a little camera on video camera on actual camera as well, so you can see the angles and things like that. So basically, yeah, so what we are doing, so we have kind of like a prep thing here. I don't know if you see it, I hope you will. I'm gonna probably have a little clip of this over anyway. So yeah, so basically we have a few things in terms of like the preparation. So I always say, you know, for me it's more important to be prepared and kind of like lay it out what kind of images I'm doing. This is also actually when I have a newborn, normal newborn sessions. So it's always kind of like, okay, let's just you know, my parents would just basically, family would say, okay, we want these kind of poses, and my session focuses on those poses. By the way, I forgot to mention, I'm recording today with new mic. I don't know if it's going to be better or worse than a live lavalier clip-on mic, but I hope you can hear well. We have some poses for singles, so we have a boy and a girl. So we have a list of a few poses over there for those, and then we have a list of kind of like with them two together. There's quite few. We have like 9 basically different images here. But obviously we're gonna have a family pictures together. We're gonna have maybe kind of like of twins, kind of like holding silhouette shots, and then we have like a few props. So let's head over to the props, and I'm just gonna show you what are the props and kind of like setups what I'm planning to do tomorrow. So this is like with the first baby we had this kind of like setup. So this was basically kind of like a newborn in kind of like a flower crown. So we're gonna have this setup for a little girl. So mom has requested maybe for the sister to have the same shot. Then we have a basket here. So basically this is for 2 of them. I'm just gonna put them in, put the like wrap around, and so the setup will be kind of like this one here. So the wrap is gonna be around and the baby is in. So I've done this before, and it looks nice. Actually, pretty much everything what I'll do tomorrow I have done before. There will be one setup on a posing table which I haven't done before, but I've done that quite a few times with singlets. So then we have like this one, so both of them will be kind of like on top there, head on hands kind of like pose, and little wrap around, so it's kind of like wooden background, almost like this one. Then we have another one, so this will be more like this, kind of like one of them will be on the top there, so that's nice. Really like this, kind of like nice and soft. And that's gonna be kind of like this. Then we have this setup. I really like the cloud, you know, I use this a lot for the single babies as well. So 2 of them I'll put it in. This is a perfect one if one of them is gonna be a little bit more challenging, doesn't want to sleep, want to be alert, looking around. You know, you can still quite nicely put them put them both in there, put a wrap around, keep them together. It will be kind of nice in there. So that's kind of like all the floor kind of like things. Then we have these things here. So I'm probably gonna do the potato sack, fully wrap them both up. Mom actually asked a little bit like a bluish thing, So I might use a bluish thing. I don't know. I don't think I have a blue hat, but I might change the color. You know, use different one. So potato sack, both of them together. At the moment, I don't know if that will be. I might be using that actually in a cloud as well. So it just depends, or I might just use Flocati and just kind of like do kind of like more upwards basically setup. And then it's kind of like few other table, you know, poses, kind of like with your what is the paper? Oh, there it is. So kind of like, you know, the frontos. Oh, is this? Oh, here like that. You know, the table. Then on the table, kind of like more like these, kind of organic when they both kind of like stretching. Then obviously there will be kind of like a sibling things, you know, more like a sibling setups. So gonna have probably Flocati. Actually, siblings will be great also for her to hold when they are both wrapped up. So that's pretty much how I'm thinking, you know, the session is gonna go. Obviously with the twins, you know, you never know, you know, it can be quite nice and sleepy, and it can be quite nightmarish basically to get it done. But hey ho, you know, tomorrow we'll see. You're gonna get to see how do I do things, you know, what do I do. I'm probably not gonna be talking much, you know, because obviously I have a clients here. I'm also gonna be shooting with new light. I have my big Godox light now basically, so got the new umbrella. I'm kind of like faking a little bit Elinchrom. I'm installing a deflector in it as well, but not so tomorrow I'm gonna try to shoot without deflector, and I'm gonna see how bad is this hotspot. Hopefully it should be okay, because I'll be feathering light quite a lot. But yeah, so I'll be installing in this softbox a deflector basically in it. So Elinchrom one, but the softbox is a third party. So I'll see how that's gonna go. Anyhow, let's move on, and enough rambling. Let's get going with the twin session. Don't even dare. Help mommy, help mommy. What? Is he sitting on my head?
No, we're not doing nothing.
Good. Mommy not so concerned? Hey everyone, so twin session is done. I'm recording this on the next day. I couldn't record a video just straight after the shoot. Had to run and get the kids from the school. You know, like always, the twin sessions get a bit longer. You know, you never know how long it's gonna take you. So we had almost 5 hours shoot. The session actually went really well. I'm quite happy what we got. I actually managed to have a look already through the gallery to see what is what. Funny enough, this time around I got to photograph quite a lot twins together. Generally there will be always, you know, one who doesn't want to do things and kind of like always squirming and moving. But in this case it was quite nice, you know, to be able to photograph a bit of twins together. So the only thing probably I might do is I might get a little girl to come back. She was under 5 pounds. I actually didn't realize that she's so tiny. The mom did say she's very small, but I didn't ask, or maybe I asked her and didn't notice the weight. So she was really small compared to boy. So I am thinking to bring a little girl back just to get a few more shots of her when she gets a little bit more weight on. So probably, you know, 3-4 weeks or so. They're bottle feeding, so that should be kind of like, I'm not planning to do anything, you know, crazy with her. Just a few simple like awake photos. We managed to get, you know, awake photos and some in a wrap of her as well. But I think, you know, I would like a little bit more kind of like a meat on, more chubbier baby, you know, and get some just of her, you know. For a boy I got some images as well. This time around I didn't get to photograph them individually. You know, normally I would have quite a lot of images of individual twins because one of them would be feeding or this and that, but this time around just didn't happen. Most of the images all the time were happening with both of them together, which is the goal of the twin session really. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, I was quite happy. The light, I learned that you can't constantly run on the modeling light. The battery was drained pretty quickly, but we managed to actually get it to work with the cable. So that's something, learning about the new light as well. But I'll be talking about the light in a different video, what it is and what is the setup and things like that. But yeah, you know, you're gonna see some backstage stuff. Someone came to help me and did a little like, he's not by no means a video maker or anything like that, but just ask, okay, hold the camera and just kind of like follow around what I'm doing. And I had my 360 camera basically on the cameras also. Hopefully that's gonna give you some ideas of how we did what we did. You're probably gonna see finished images as well. I am considering maybe to do some video kind of like editing side of the things, you know, what happens after the shoot, calling and, you know, and things like that. But for now, you know, I hope this gave you quite good idea how we did during this session. So anyhow, you know, keep an eye on the channel. You know, I'll be posting more of the videos, and until then, you know, see you later.